So my name is Natalie Jackson and I'm the Social Prescribing Community Development Officer. It's quite a mouthful. Working for the Social Prescribing project here in Shropshire, but based out of Community Resource, the charity that also covers Shropshire as well. And I'm proud to say that this year we signed up with the covenant with Sue, Sal and James, and we're moving forwards with that. And that's why I'm here today, to talk about what we're doing with regards to the Social Prescription project here in Shropshire. So I wasn't actually going to include this slide, but a few of you have actually come up to me today already and asked me this question: what is social prescribing? So here on the board you can see a copy of our leaflet, so please feel free to take some of those away today. We're just in the corner over there on the left hand side. And I just wanted to run through that social prescription is a free and confidential, non-clinical service that is designed to help individuals here in Shropshire with a wide range of social, emotional, maybe practical needs, all there to improve their general health and well-being. Now, it could be a mixture of anything and everything that an individual would be prescribed to go on. So like Sal was mentioning, it could be something like a walking group maybe. It could be an activity such as crafting or an art class. Maybe it's a befriending service. Or maybe it's something around finding the right advice and welfare services that are needed so they're pointed in the right direction by our Healthy Lives advisors here across the county. But who exactly is it for? Well, in a nutshell, it's for everybody. But maybe some people might be feeling lonely and isolated. Maybe some people are carers and they're looking after a loved one and they're feeling low and they don't do anything else bar that every day. But maybe they want to get more active. Maybe people want to kind of tap into the community again post-COVID. We want to get back out there again and build our confidence. And that is exactly what social prescription is for. Now, I'm a Community Development Officer, CDO for short. We all love an acronym, don't we? But I can't do the job on my own because Shropshire's quite a large county. But there's myself and three other colleagues that do the job. So there's myself, I cover the Shrewsbury Primary Care Network area, right in the middle. I've got my colleague Lou, who covers the north, so all the way from Oswestry all the way across to Market Drayton. I've got Leslie, who is based and covers the southeast of the primary care networks. And then Claire, who's here today. Hi, Claire. She covers the southwest of PCN. So we've got Shropshire covered. Now, all of us are based out of different charities in order to represent the voluntary and community sector. Hands Together Ludlow with Claire, myself and Leslie from Community Resource, based here in Shrewsbury, and then Lou is based out the Cube up in the north of the county. So we're in a really privileged position to be able to be out and about in our community in our respective patches all the time. So we're meeting so many different groups, activities, individuals, people, and sometimes the individuals who are also going through social prescribing as well. So we feel really lucky that actually working with Sue, Sal and James at SAND, we've been able to spread that message. And the way that SAND has influenced our work as social prescribing as a project, I wanted to split into 3 different areas for you. So this is kind of how me and Claire and the rest of the team do our job. We have the community development stuff, which is all around the social prescribing. We've got the Community Connectors Network that Sue so kindly spoke really lovely about earlier, so thank you for plugging us on that. And also the Shropshire Local Directory as well. So when we started working with Sue and Sal from SAND, it was a bit like Karen just about 18 months ago that we started to engage conversation. And we realised that we could support SAND as much as possible with this project. So with the social prescribing side of things, we realised very quickly within our quality assurance paperwork that there was no EDI policy or statement to talk about. We've now included that, and we have those conversations with new groups and activities who are getting signed up into social prescribing. We also are always carrying leaflets round. So I'm like a donkey carrying my rucksack full of leaflets every time I go out and about. And Sand Matters is one of them. So I'm always got that in my hand as well. And it's really important for us to be able to share this message with the groups and activities. And we'll be doing some breakout work today on that and how we can improve that and get that better. We also talk about the connections piece. So with the Community Connectors Network, it's been integral for us to be able to work closely with SAND, to be able to spread that message to all of the people that are within my network, Claire's network, Lou's and Leslie's. So we do have the county covered, and we know loads of people, and we've got loads of really good connections. So we said to Sue and Sal, use us, spread that message, come to the meetings, share that information, and we've worked really well on that, and that's something that we're continuing to do. But also we have the local directory as well that we're responsible for keeping up to date and adding content to regularly. And we're actually, as our next stage of development with working with SAND, we're going to be getting more groups that are LGBTQ+ on there, and being able to look at badging systems as well to be able to highlight groups and make it much easier to be able to identify those. So that's our next stage. But personally, for me, I just wanted to close with saying that working with SAND has absolutely changed the way in which I work with community groups going forwards now. I never assume that people are just inclusive anymore, which, you know, is kind of sad on one thing, but on the other hand, I feel like it's my responsibility to share and to be able to help individuals just to know about what SAND does, to know about that wider remit and how we can support them to be able to do this going forwards. So as a result, Community Resource, we signed the covenant this year, and we're proud to say that, you know, we're doing all that we can to be able to support the team here. And thank you for inviting us here today to speak.